it Seco. If yours is Adisadel, any name, you can just shorten it, something that you can easily remember. You have to choose your password, and in choosing the password, your password needs to have a capital letter, a small letter, a character like exclamation mark, question mark, the dollar sign, the pound sign, the @ sign, the ampersand. You need to have a character, a capital letter, a character, a small letter, and a number. And then your password, I made it simple. It can be at least four letters or five letters. So I'm going to choose one. So mark 2 at. So if you want to see what I typed, you just see, yes, you can see here. So this is it. So I have a capital letter in it. You can see it here. I have a number in it. I have an ampersand in it. So you can see it here. So this is my password. This is my password. So you can see it clearly. All right. So now I have to click register. So because I was connected to the internet, you can see that, look at this thing, you see that registered successfully. Okay, I've registered successfully. So you can easily see it. You can easily see that I've registered successfully. Then I click OK. Once I click OK, everything here will go. Then I have to come and input the username and password that I typed. You see, when I did it, automatically this one came. It may not be so always. So it was mark 2 at. This is it. So I think you can see it now clearly. You can clearly see it now. So you can see the username here. You can also see the password as well. So then you can see both things here. You can see everything correctly. All right. So once you are done, you just click login. Look at this one. I believe you can see what is here. You can see what is here. Okay. So once I open, this is it. Please take notice of this. You can see this thing. This particular thing. All right. So you can see the report, this one, this is the number, the report number. So every student will get one unique number. Every student must have a uniqueness. Anytime you are doing, check if you have a number there. Anytime you are doing it, check this particular thing if you have a number there. All right. So the academic year is here. The name of the student is here. This name of the student, if you try to type a number there, it will not work because name cannot contain a number. So number does not work here. Okay. So let me register the first student. That's the RPT01. So the first student is Mark Ansa Mensah. So Mark Ansa Mensah, male, house is Falcons. There is a term. Then the class, Mark is in year 5. So I believe you can see everything here. You can see this particular thing. I'll show you the 8 function later on. So once I'm done filling everything, I click submit. So you can easily see it here. Record submitted successfully. Okay. You can see here it has 10 to 2, 02. And you can see that this particular person here, this is the ID. This is a report ID for this person. And then this is the name, the class, the term, the house, the gender. The class, the term, the gender. So if you scroll, you can see the academic year also is here. The academic year is also here. This one, you can You see, you can minimize it, you can just shrink it, then you just have whatever you want to see. So this is it. Okay, so once I'm done, let me register. You see, when you click on it, when you click inside it, everything will pop up here. So I have to clear it. So if I click here, you can see. If I click, you see. Now let me see. I made a mistake. This person is in year 4, it's not in year 5. So I have to quickly come back. After clicking here, I have to come back here and change the class. Then I have to update it. So records updated successfully. So when you click on it, you can see that the class is now in year 4. Now let's say that I made a mistake and I want to delete this particular record. I want to delete it. So I just click on it, select it, click on it first, then I'll click delete. It asks me, are you sure you want to delete Mark and some answer from the records? Yes or no. So if I say yes, records deleted successfully. So it's gone. It's gone. So that is the basic function of these button 1, 2, 3, 4. I've not talked about the refresh button. All right, so here we are here, enter student details. This is the portal, details of students for report. Okay, so mark here 2, submit. Another one, Mary, Ponsa, Adua. So she too is in here 2. House is different house. Submit. See the records now 2. You can see that this one keeps updating. This one keeps updating. In case, please take notes. In case you have 2 here and this one is also 2. In case maybe something happened, and in case you have 2 here, RPT02, and this one is also 02, when you try to submit, it will not work. So the best thing for you to do is to click on the one that is appearing here and just delete it and do it again. Everything will work. And do it again, everything will work. So let me come back to Danilo, Oswald. So this 6 girls, year 6. So submit. So you do that. You do you do it until you are done. So now let's say you are done entering your student details. Now you want to find out the number of, if you want to check if you have entered all the details, because as you are doing, somebody else is also registering his or his student for his class. So we can come here and search for year 6. How many students do we have? For year 2, how many students do you have? So when you search right now, see showing 2 students for year 2. You only have 2 students you've registered 2 students for year 2. If you want to add, you can come and add more. What's answer female, year 2 class, year 2. This one, submit. You see it comes. So if you want to search, you come here, you search 3 students for year 2, 3 students for year 2. So I believe you can see it. So 3 students for year 2, showing 3 students for year 2. Okay, so that is it. So you click OK. Now you can refresh the table. Okay, just click refresh and everything just come back. So this one year 2, see this is term. You can see that term 2 is here, term 2. So I made a mistake. It's supposed to be term 1, so I have to come back here, click here, then update, then everything is working correctly. Once I'm done registering the students, I can come to here I can come because I entered primary. My department was primary or is primary, so I don't need to, or I don't have to see DHS. So I click primary. When I come to primary, I have to select the term 1, class year 2. So once I did that, you see all the year 2 students have come. All year 2 students have come. So these are all the year 2 students. You can see the year 2 students, all of them are here. So year 2, you can see this year 2, this one too is year 2. So you can see the year 2 students, and you can see the term. Okay, so these are the students, and then this is their various names, their report IDs. Okay, so that is for year 2. Yeah, so now we are there. So you have to come here, select the subject that you want to, then you click on this one. So once I clicked it, mark, you can see the report ID is here, the name is here. So if I click this one, Mary, you can see Mary's name, everything, and then the report ID also comes here. For science, this, look at the total marks for this particular person. So let me start entering the marks. This is class score. So 10, you see 10 is here. 15. 10 plus 15, you can see the marks. Maybe 45. I can come here, save, or I can click elsewhere. Everything will just, this plus this is 70. But I have not saved it. So once I save it, the 70 will come here. Will come here to the total marks. So 70. Then this one resets to 0 because I'm done for science. Then I'll come for math. So for math, she had 20. Midterm is 30. Class score is 45. So when I do it, 95, you can see. So when I save it, this is the total marks for that particular person. So I have to come here, English. Let's assume that I input 30 here. Let's see something. Because it says class score cannot exceed 20. Okay, it's supposed to be 30. Cannot exceed 20. Yes, class score cannot exceed 20. So why, if I put 30 here, everything will not work. So you can see that it's just giving me invalid. Here is not valid. Here I cannot input anything there, but this one is there. So I need to reduce the marks. So I need to reduce the mark to the appropriate mark. So maybe 19. Then I press enter. You see everything is now working. So here cannot also exceed 30. Let me see. You see, cannot exceed 30. Everything is working perfectly. So let me give it 28 or 29. Okay. So here you can also use this up and down. So you can, this one here, it's with too tedious. So the best thing for you to just 40. So save 88. So you keep doing it. You keep doing for all the various subjects. For all the subjects. 15, 15, 45. So by is you keep doing it. Global, you keep doing. You keep doing. You have to do it continuously. So you finish the whole thing. So what if you don't have a particular teacher for the term? So what will you do? And I know as teachers, you cannot go and get marks anywhere. It's what they work for, is what you give them. So once I finish, you can see here positioning is in class. So here science, because the person is the first person that we have and selected here to enter marks for, he is the first person who will appear here. So the number of students who enter, so position in the subject. So for now, he's the first person. So science, the person had 70. So his science, the person is first. So if you look at tree, the person also had 70. Yes, tree, the person had 70. So the person is first because he's the only one. Look at math. If you look at math, the person had 95. The person is first in math. So so once we are done here, teachers' comments. So mark is, let me zoom it. So mark is a very brilliant